trying to pin this. Yo, can you turn the heat down? This shit's fucking up my nose. So first off, I want to say, shout out. I need more people in here, so. First off, I want to say shout out to every member in WX. Within this whole, yo, that shit is like really fucking my nose up. Within this whole 59 hours and all that bullshit, man. First off, okay, let me say this. When I went to WX, I can honestly say that shit had nothing to do, absolutely nothing to do with any business decisions or anything like that. I have personal relationships with people in WX. Me and T-Top, I consider that to be one of my good friends. T-Top has been, I done drove T-Top through Trenton, to my hometown. T-Top has been to my grandmother's house. You feel what I'm saying? I done took that boy to my grandma's house. I done spent 4 or 5 days out of town with that nigga. You know what I mean? I drove 6 hours from VA to the Bronx to come to T-Top's baby shower. So I'm just painting a picture for y'all. Like, this has nothing to do with no business decisions. Those is my homies. Flea, that's my motherfucking dog. Every time we link up, it's lit. Rain, I remember when I battled Gooinie. Back when I battled Gooinie, Rain gave me an invitation to NWX. So he been in my corner since day one. Big T, that's a real nigga. Every time I speak to him, he got some positive advice for me. You know what I mean? DNA, I fuck with DNA, that's my dude, you know what I'm saying? We done spent time in Vegas together, kicking it and shit, turning up and shit, so I had vibes with niggas, you know what I mean? So this had nothing to do with no business opportunity or anything like that. Now going back to the Goonies, I feel like it was kind of crazy on my behalf because I feel like it was thought out to go to the NWX. It was thought out for me to go there. You know what I mean? I felt like I fuck with niggas. That's where I wanted to be at, and I did not make any plans on leaving the Goonies at all. Period. But it was kind of my fault because I didn't stress that to them. I didn't really let them chime in on my decision. I had my mind made up. So like, and that's what it was. And that was my fault. As a team, I should have included them on the decision I made. You know what I mean? So the only person I did tell was Drugs. And Drugs delivered that message to everybody else, which I didn't want him to do. I wanted to tell them on my own, but that's what kind of fucked everything up. That the fact that I didn't tell them myself. And they had to hear it from another source. So that kind of fucked everything up. You know what I mean? Within joining NWS, bro, like that's just what I wanted to do. I kind of lost sight of the fact that I had my own team to build up. You know what I mean? Although I don't see any leaders in the Goonies, I could be perceived as the leader. And when I'm leaving, I guess that kind of makes the fans feel like the Goonies will be swept under the rug. And me personally, I could care less about what people think. But when it gets to the people I call my friends, that kind of doesn't sit well with me. And if it didn't, and you're not a real person, like you're like a fucking piece of shit if that doesn't bother you. If you can make a decision like this with no feeling, no emotion involved, period. And this shit has been weighing on me for some time now, for about at least 3 days. I got a battle coming up. I don't need to be stressed out over no shit like this. I will say the people that over at NWX made my decision so much easier because they stand behind me regardless of what's going on. You know what I mean? They told me, bro, whether you stay or you leave, bro, we're gonna fuck with you regardless. You still the homie. So and my decision that I made, I'm gonna be Goonies and Goonies only. I spoke to everybody at NWX, and they behind me 100%, regardless of the decision that I make. But New Jerzey Twork, will no longer be in WX. They are always extended family. I fuck with everybody over there on a personal level, but I'm just gonna be Goonies, and that's it. I mean, every day I already know this. I didn't even want to make a public announcement without letting them know first. You know what I mean? And they made the decision much easier, bro. But I do want to say, bro, like with my Goonies, bro, I think they should have been more understanding. But I do understand where they was coming from. You know what I mean? And as a leader, even though I don't see any leaders in the Goonies, but I could be perceived as a leader. As a leader, I want what's best for not only my battle rap team, but my friends. Cause all those guys over there are my friends. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm also gonna speak on this 59-hour shit. I waited. I could have been made some type of decision, but I waited because I'm a grown man, and no nigga tell me when and where I gotta make a decision. You know what I mean? Fuck the ultimatum. I'm gonna make a decision based on my heart. You know what I mean? So I purposely waited till 59 hours was up, which has been up at least two days now, before I made any decisions, because I make my decisions on my own. I don't base my decisions on 59 hours. With that being said, I'm Goonies and just Goonies. I appreciate NWX for the opportunity, man. I think they definitely had my best interests at heart, man. And that's it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave that here. And man, I'll take care of it. Jersey.